Hey Clashers, J King here with Heroical Clash of Clans. Today we're going to be building some Town Hall Rank 8 defense bases. Now these are bases that are going to protect your trophy count primarily and build you some trophies as well. At 2,000 there's a reward that gives you 250 gems, so hopefully a base like this will help you get there.
Number 5.
Alright, so this base is a great setup. We have the clan castle right in the middle protecting that town hall, along with the Barbarian King. So both of those being centrally located is going to be great for defense because they can't be baited out and killed without any struggle. So in this setup, they'll attack only once the attacking troops break the front wall. We're also defending the Dark Elixir here. Looking at the main structure, we have 3 wizard towers in a triangle, protecting 3 mortars, also in the same triangle, a little bit offset, and 3 air defenses as well. So we have great spread, but they're all in the same compartment. This is an uncommon setup, but for defensive reasons, it actually works pretty well. If they break into one of these compartments and completely take out one, they're going to be getting hit with 2 mortars at that same time. And once they get into the center, if they've only taken out 1 compartment, that's 2 more wizards to deal with. So it's a lot of damage left over after breaking through 1 compartment. Looking around the base, we see the storage units located on the outer compartments, and that's actually pretty common with defensive bases. The cannons are spread out quite well. A nice pentagon there. And the archer towers as well. 3 at the top and 2 at the bottom. A great spread of both cannons and archer towers. So overall, really good defense there. On the lower hemisphere, a lot of traps. It looks like a weak wall, and a lot of people might think to attack from that direction, but they're just going to get destroyed once they deal with all those large bombs, 3 Teslas, and also a couple spring traps as well. So it's a lot to deal with. There's 3 compartments with spring traps in them as well, just to thin out some troops. Very cool setup. Recommend checking it out.
Number 4.
Alright guys, so check out this base. This is a crazy base to attack. You really don't know which direction to come from when attacking it because it's just so spread out and it has so many hidden pathways with traps and stuff that your troops are going to be drawn along. It's very difficult to deal with. But looking more into the center, we have our clan castle followed by the Barbarian King right next door to each other. And they're going to do a good job of not getting baited and protecting troops that get anywhere near, as well as the hidden Teslas, 2 of those with the 3rd one down in the southern area here. Looking at our wizard towers, there's 2 on the lower area with 1 in the northern region. 3 mortars spread across the center. So what we have in the center here is really a lot of splash damage. Anything that gets through those outer walls, once it gets to the center, it's just going to get destroyed. One thing to note is that the Dark Elixir is on the outside. If you're looking to protect the Dark Elixir storage, you might want to swap that with the Barbarian King, but that all depends on if you're looking to save some Dark Elixir or go full-on defense. Also notice the traps in the southern area here have a spring trap right before it, and putting a spring trap right before a large bomb is going to be really great to protect that large bomb from things like goblins or a bomber coming through. You want to reserve those bombs for the big waves of troops. Overall, it's a fantastic base. It's really unique. I like it a lot. This could be number 1. It's just really quirky, and I didn't really know where to place it. Check it out. I think you'll have good results with it. It's a fun base.
Number 3.
So here we got a great base that's set up with the idea of walls being segmented in very tight compartments all the way around. Looking at the center of the base, there's our clan castle and Barbarian King right next to it, and the triangles of Wizard Tower looking really good with an opposite triangle of mortar. Also really good layout. This is one of the tighter groupings of those 6. Also, there's a Tesla even closer to the town hall, so it's very well protected in the center. And looking around the outside, the northern quadrant might be where people would attack from usually, but with almost 5 different towers to defend, it's going to be very difficult to get through that top area. Looking at the south, we have 3 defenses over here and 2 defenses over here. So overall, really well protected. The storage units are on the outside, but that's to be expected. The Dark Elixir right down here with a couple bits of protection around it, so it's got good protection. Overall, really great base. It could use, I think, a little bit more funneling techniques, especially using the large bombs. Looking at the traps, they're mainly on the outside of the base, so no major trickery going on here. But overall, really great base and very difficult to attack.
Number 2.
Alright, so now we have a town hall right in the center with a wall wrapping around it, protecting it against any melee troops. Our clan castle, also central, with a barbarian king, also central, and a mortar array in a great triangle towards the center. The wizard towers are also in a triangle, but it's a little bit further out. It's on the outer wall. The air defense is very central, with 2 air defenses in the center, and the third being on the western side. It's a sacrifice of that 3rd air defense, but with the way that we have our wizard towers set up and the Teslas, air defense is pretty much taken care of in the center of this base. Looking around the outside, our archer towers are set up in a pretty good pentagon, with the cannons also in a pretty good pentagon as well. There's a couple gaps in that circle, and that is where we have these extra walls that run across and give the wizard towers an extra layer of defense. So that's a really smart way of handling not having enough defensive towers and cannons to completely wrap around the base. Just put your wizard tower to the edge and put an extra wall, and now we have complete coverage of the base from all directions. Great base, check it out.
Number 1.
Alright, so this base is fantastic. It has a great setup that's very tight, great wall segmentation, and a great just overall layout. Looking at the mortars, they're spread out in the center with a good triangle right there, and the wizard towers are in a lower triangle covering the lower region. The clan castle's in the center with the barbarian king, perfect, and town hall right above it. Going to the north is actually where people might think to attack from, but if they do, they'll have to deal with double Tesla system, traps, air defenses, all that fun stuff. Going to the southern area, we have that wizard tower down there with 2 cannons to the left and right, and an archer tower right below it. So that's pretty well defended as well, with 2 air defenses right behind it. This is almost a hybrid base with having these gold storages so well protected. They're not completely given out, so I kind of like it for that reason as well. The lower Tesla areas with 1 missing, most people are usually going to attack from either the left side or the northern side, so those areas are where we're going to put the hidden Teslas and all our major defenses. So, great base, check it out. Alright, well that concludes this Town Hall Rank 8 defense base wrap-up of the top 5 defense bases, in my opinion. Now these aren't in any specific order, although this one I do like the most. I think they're all really great, so really pick and choose your favorite. You can copy these templates, use them yourself, or take them and adapt them to your own base. There's a lot of great strategies used here. So thanks for stopping by. Please feel free to comment in the section below. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.